All right. And it is 2:07 p.m. Eastern Time down here in beautiful, sunshiny Florida. All right. You might be asking yourself, JDQ, what are you doing streaming this early in the day? And honestly, I have no straightforward answer for that, except for, if you have the time, why not? Especially with the amount of time I have available at my disposal currently. All right. I figured, the earlier I get it out the way, the better to a certain point. What's going on, Jackie, inside the mind? What's going on, guys? As you stop by, the only thing I will ask, as always, is that you guys drop a huge thumbs up on the stream. All right. And yeah, we're just going to have a chill, good time here. All right. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about a few things that have happened throughout this week within the predator catching community. All right. Runner, what's going on, man? Miss Megan, what's going on? And of course, by the way, before we continue, yes, Mr. Peanut Butter is in the house. um, yeah, this week is I this is me paraphrasing. I call it Holy Week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different names to it, but I say Holy Week just for obvious reasons. FM, what's going on, man? What's going on? Blessings to everybody, by the way. But yeah, so this Holy Week that is passing by right now, or Holy Weekend. Um, yeah, a lot has happened, and I want to cover some of it. And I do want to cover specific things within certain profiles or channels from the Predator Poacher community. So we're going to get into some of that. And at the same time, because your boy is your boy, and I do care about you guys, and I do want to kind of like stretch out my hand. I guess in a way of like thanking you guys. I want to talk about other things as well, which have to do with like investments and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a good stream. Good stream. So and of course, before I continue, I know that not everybody believes in the same things. Not everybody has the same ideals or faith and all that, and I'm completely aware of it. But if you have not given Jesus Christ the opportunity to, invite him in your life and all that, this is the perfect week or weekend to do so. All right. Give Jesus Christ the time of day and you will not regret it. I promise you that. Me being, a pastor's son, while I may not demonstrate it too much on my streams, sadly, I am. I'm a believer. I have my faith in Jesus Christ and the gospel and all that good stuff. So just a quick reminder, if you have not gone to a church at all this week or this weekend, I recommend that you do. All right, pray on it, and of course, try to allow God to guide you to a church that will feed you the right things. And yeah, this will be a glorious, holy weekend for everyone who gives Jesus Christ the time of day. All right. Just wanted to say that real quick before we continue. Oh, yeah, Runner. Yeah, we're going to talk about money a little later on the stream. Yes, he has risen. Yep, he has risen for sure. No doubt. No doubt. Thank you for that, Miss Megan. All right. So to start things off, because I don't want to keep on babbling, I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. I'm going to try to be on here for not too long, but while I'm here, I'm going to try to give you guys all the content that's worth your while. So we're going to start things off with Predator Poacher Southeast Texas. All right. I'm going to share a tab with you guys from Instagram that I want to talk about because uh, although me and him have talked about it, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and we kind of like DM'd each other about the topic. Uh, and if need be, he will definitely be talking about it at some point eventually. But I'm going to share the tab with you guys and we're going to start talking about it right now. All right. Please do not forget while I'm doing all this, hit that thumbs up on the the page or the channel or whatever. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, man. Jackie says, "Show your face, please." Why does everybody want to see my face? It's all burnt and well, it's not burnt, but it's peeling and all that. So I don't know. I don't know if I should show my face. I guess we'll go by show of hands in the chat area. I guess if the majority says show your face, then I'll do it. But it's just I'm peeling from the family trip that I had a little while ago. So I feel a little gross, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I'm kind of like apprehensive of showing my face at this point in time. But if you guys really want it, then I'll do it. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Oh snap! Michigan's in the house. What's going on, baby? Inside the mindset, just show it. Oh my goodness, I'm not being vain. I'm just saying, like I haven't had a haircut either, so all right, fine, fine. I'll show my face. I feel like this is one of those Dave Chappelle moments. Show your face. We want to see your face. Y'all want to see my face? Y'all want to see my face? And just I'll show my face. All right, just give me 1 second. All right, so there we go. I am wearing one of my favorite hats, one of my favorite jackets, of course. Y'all know how I love comics and comic characters and all that. Anyways, let's get right into it. All right. So this was from yesterday, I believe. Yes, 1 day ago. So Predator Poachers Southeast Texas says on one of the posts that he did on Instagram, where it shows YouTube giving him the business and a hard time. All right. Striking his channel because of one of the videos. He commented. He said, crazy. I watered down this video as much as possible, but YouTube will be YouTube. I would appeal it, but that's how I lost my first channel ever. I plan on uploading a little softer of a catch and see how that goes. If they pull this again on that catch, which is much more, sorry about that, much more tame, then we will be taking the steps to move our videos to a different source or I guess platform. But let's hope it doesn't have to come to that. Now, I've been kind of like wanting to talk about this for like the longest time. But I guess, it all depends on how aggressive YouTube is on this topic at hand. Yes, happy Easter to you too and everybody else on here. Let's see. I give you credit though. I could do this. Wait, what? Nothing wrong. I'm so lost in the chat area. I'm reading you guys' comments, but I'm like lost. All right. So YouTube, all right, for some time now. Christopher, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Has been, giving predator catching channels a hard time. And it's nothing new. But my thing is, and not to sound like somebody, but my thing is it's funny how YouTube promotes and pushes certain content forward and kind of like I don't know what's the word to use, but recommends certain channels and videos. But when it comes down to topics, as delicate and important as like predator catching channels, it gives them a hard time. And I to a certain point, I understand where they're coming from. Like it's a delicate topic matter, and it's very, it's not for children, and it's a very specific audience that's geared toward it. But it's funny. It's funny how they allow a lot of other. Because listen, man, I have seen certain content on YouTube that it's borderline, you know what I'm saying, not appropriate at all for anybody, yet they allow it to be on there, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to a topic like this, that's really important and should be promoted and should be kind of like highly recommended to tons of people because of how important this topic is, it's like restricted. And I'm just like, so what are we talking about? What are we really like? What's going on here? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, if YouTube were to do things right, if anything, they would at very least not strike the channels the way they have been doing for like some time now. Channels like the main hub of Predator Poachers by Alex, Predator Poachers Massachusetts, and all that. I believe in even to a certain point, CC Unit, has had to deal with these problems where the videos are striked or like demonetized or whatever. And I really do not think it's like fair because once again, it's a topic and a subject matter that it needs to reach the masses. And for whatever reason, it's being like held back, like heavily held back. And I don't know. I think somehow we should try to find a way to kind of like make sure that not only YouTube, but like people in general, you know what I'm saying, get the bigger picture. And what I mean with that is like we should like let it be known that this topic is highly important to not only us, but people that care about their kids and their children and their well-being and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know how we're gonna make that happen, but we should consider coming up with some kind of like strategy or plan to let it be known. Predator Poachers Michigan says YouTube wouldn't let me put the video of the pred whacking it. Said next time I'll get striked. I try some. It's like that again. Um, yeah, man. It just blows my mind how they allow other things on YouTube, which gears and promotes certain things that the majority of the people would not be okay with, and you know what I'm saying. And yet, when it comes to this topic, it's like, oh no, that's too cringy for YouTube. That's too inappropriate. How is one thing inappropriate, but it's for the well-being of our children, and our kids and our teenagers and even adults, you know what I'm saying? But yet, you know what I'm saying? It's restricted and it's like heavily suppressed. It's so entirely weird. I don't get it. Hey, Red Hood, red carpet treatment for Mr. Red Hood in the house. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Um, stop watching all videos except you and Poachers. Julie Harmon says, absolutely, very true. We are all advocates for children, and we need to make noise so YouTube can't shut us up. Yeah, I completely agree. And thank you, Runner, for that. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. This is what I was talking about earlier, which I don't like saying the exact words because I try to be careful with what I say and how I say things, just because I know, you know what I'm saying, how strict Google and YouTube is on here. So it's crazy. But yeah, Inside the Mind says something very, very true. There's softcore adult entertainment on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Which is not, I mean, maybe it's they get strikes or whatever, and we don't know or we don't see it, but it's not heavily suppressed as much as video content that has to do with like protecting the children and you know what I'm saying, calling out online child predators and pedophiles. It's crazy. I for the life of me, I will never understand. I mean, I do understand to a certain point what's going on, but if I say anything, it's gonna sound like a conspiracy theory. So I'll mind my business for now when it comes to like calling certain people out. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, so this is something that has to be addressed, and this is something that I don't know how we're gonna go about it. Because I don't want to just kind of like what I'm saying, like I don't want to like cancel culture it, or like hashtag it. There's got to be something else we can do to where we can actually take some kind of action against this whole bias that there is against channels that deal with calling out and confronting like pedophiles and online child predators. There's got to be a way to go about it where it's effective. So if someone in the community can think of something, then just let me know, give me a heads up, and we'll get something going because this has to stop, man. Like YouTube cannot continue suppressing this topic as much as it has. Like, and if we can do something about it, that'd be great. Yeah. Another good point. Jackie Junette says they even allow videos of people beating their kids. Like, really, YouTube? Yeah. Uh, yep. Miss Julie Harmon says, I will think on this hard because we need to do it and make it actually hit. Yeah, I 1,000% agree. And Christopher brings up a good point. He says sex sells, unfortunately. This is true, but it just, I don't know, man. Like, I do not, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But it's like, who are they protecting? You know what I'm saying? What are they protecting? What values are they protecting? Like when you suppress something as important and as delicate as, you know what I'm saying, online child predators and pedophiles, but you don't suppress, you know what I'm saying, basically borderline like porn, you know, on YouTube and on Facebook and other things that promote things that once again, the majority of us would on a normal daily basis be completely against. You know what I'm saying? But yet they allow it, and it's fine, and it's okay, and they don't get anything less than like a slap on the wrist. But then the other topic that needs to be spread like wildfire is like heavily suppressed. I'm sorry. There's got to be something done. I don't know what we're gonna do or how we're gonna do it. Um, yes, Julie Harmon says something very true. You know, but at what point do we say kids' safety is more important than sex and money? I, I have to maybe rephrase that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yep, child abuse videos that make you puke. Definitely, it's crazy. It just blows my mind. All right, so going from that, we're gonna check out a video on YouTube from yesterday. I got to see a glimpse of it, not the whole thing, but the amount of it that I did get to see was off the chain. And yes, I used the phrase off the chain. I know it's old school, but I mean, I don't know. I've always loved that phrase. So um there we go. It's this one. Okay. I'm gonna share the tab in a second, but I know you guys wanted to see this because it was a good one. So I'm not gonna put the whole thing on, but I'm gonna put some of it just so we can kind of like review it real quick. Yeah, I did definitely date myself, which I don't mind. I'm still young, man. It is what it is, man. I have no trouble showing my age because I mean, 32 is the new 21, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna share the tab with that lovely microscopic button of sharing the audio that they. All right, so y'all remember this?
You take no accountability. That's why
this is a great crossover, by the way.
I got 20
let me see if I can
two have been
close
arrested.
the chat thing.
Just like you, they don't take accountability. The rest get help. They don't go to jail. All right.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So, how often have you done this, man? Be honest. Just be honest. Okay. Over 20. Okay, so I'm the first 14-year-old.
All right.
So I'm the first 14-year-old you've actually came
this
right?
catch.
Okay, but
I think it was really interesting because at the very beginning, if I remember correctly, the guy didn't even want to like go inside the house. So
are you attracted to 14-year-olds?
Yeah, I am a baby. Thank you.
Was this one exciting? Okay. So but do you think it's okay to give a 14-year-old a blowjob? Do you think it's okay to give a 15-year-old a blowjob? Just be honest. No, you said not really. So can we?
I'm sorry, Runner. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness!
So I'm a willing.
Y'all making me feel like super young. This is great.
Be honest, you're doing good right now.
This is great.
You would have let him give you a blowjob.
I thank all of you who are mentioning your age in the chat area. This is
so you would
amazing.
give a 14-year-old a blowjob.
I feel like a complete baby right now.
Okay, but do you think it's okay to give a 14-year-old a blowjob? Do you think that's okay?
Yeah.
But you just said if he was 14.
This was, by the way, for those of you who were not able to watch this in real time yesterday. This was a collaboration between Jay from Predator Poachers, Massachusetts, and of course, Predator Catcher from Colorado. All right, the name escapes me sometimes, so if y'all know his name, you could put it in the chat area. But yeah, this was a very, very great collaboration.
Gave him a blowjob.
You know, They did a great job, and I do believe other people were
You just said you
involved
would,
with
bro.
this catch. So
Stop
correct me if I'm
backtracking,
wrong.
brother. I'm not gonna get you to be
But
where I
yeah.
can help you if
Oh,
you're not gonna tell the
snap.
truth. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. You gotta tell the truth.
That's all I'm getting
Hold
to.
up.
We're not calling the police.
Hold up. Yo, we got Miss Emily Rose in the house, y'all. Big round of applause for Emily Rose. What's going on, Emily? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us on this great, amazing, chill, relaxed stream. I appreciate your presence. Oh, Tommy, that's his name. Tommy. All right. Listen, I've said this before many times. My brain, okay, especially when it comes down to names, it is terrible. It is the most useless thing in my body, my brain, when it comes to like trying to remember names and all that stuff. So, just bear with me. All right. But I do thank you guys for letting me know his name again. Yes, Tommy. And it's funny because I actually I called him a few days ago to help him out with something that he was trying to figure out on YouTube. And yeah, so I spoke with him and I said his name and everything, but like I have a lot of brain farts. So I do apologize for that. Oh, Daps is in the house. Red carpet treatment for Daps. Diary in the house. And by the way, y'all, for those of you who have recently become members of the channel, I do highly appreciate it, man. You guys don't know how much you're helping me out with that. It really does help the channel move forward. It helps motivate me to keep doing what I do on here. So for those of you who have recently either joined the membership program or whatever, donated or whatever you've done to help your boy JDQ out, move forward with the YouTube career, I will be forever indebted and grateful to every single one of you. So I appreciate that. Yes. Let's watch a little bit more of the catch.
Yeah, bro. We normally.
I really didn't believe he was on the
I know, but you just said if he was 14, you wouldn't let him suck you. You would have sucked him, though. You just said that. You wouldn't.
Say
Yes,
Yes, you did. You
definitely
said I
do
would
that.
have given him a
That
blowjob.
was all I was looking to do.
You just right now said if he was 14, I wouldn't let him give me a blowjob. I'd give him a blowjob. You just said that. You just said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
I didn't really believe he was underage.
but why would you come test that, bro? You can risk your life. to
See,
come
this
test-
is okay. When the predators and pedophiles like say this, like I didn't believe it. And okay, so if that's the case, all right, that the person didn't believe and they wanted to know for a fact that they weren't, that they were like actually older than what they were saying, at least, and I'm not trying to defend the predator or the pedophile here, but at the very least, to save your own ass, and pardon my French, but it just bothers me. At the very least, if that's what you're gonna do, is gonna like make sure the person's like older than what they're saying they're gonna be and all that. At the very least, to save your hiney, at least say that within the chat area. Like, listen, I'm going to see you, but it is because this, and this reason. I'm not going to see you to do anything at all. I'm not going, I'm going to go to meet you somewhere public where that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm safe and you're safe and so on and so forth. But they don't do any of that. They're just like, okay, well, let's meet up. It's like, come on now. You're not even trying to save your ass at that point. I'm sorry. It's, once again, I'm not trying to protect them. I'm not trying to help them out or anything, but they're just not doing themselves any type of favor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just, I don't know. That's just the way I think.
What if we were cops? You'd be going to jail right now. We have enough right now to get you to. You're going to jail, bro. With no bail.
Yep.
You're going to jail.
Definitely.
If the police see that, you know what I mean? If they were doing this thing, we're not the police, right? So you're just talking to us. We just want to see why you're doing this, and we want to make sure you never do this again, right? I get it, but you did it tonight. So how do we stop this from getting to this way again? See what I'm saying? You may have not done it before, but tonight I know I'm a sexy 14-year-old, bro. I know. Because I catch a lot of you guys, you know what I mean? But I'm just kidding. I'm not a 60, 14-year-old. But you came for that picture. You knew I was 14, bro. You knew. You didn't tell me, but you didn't tell me you didn't believe it. You showed up. You didn't drive off when you saw him. So you believed it.
If you guys hear something, it's my
And how'd you
stomach.
see his tattoos
I'm
from
extremely
30 feet away
hungry.
in the
So
dark?
I apologize in
bullshit,
advance
bro.
for any
Listen,
growling of my
The
stomach.
sooner you start not talking shit, the sooner that we're, I mean,
Somehow this nigga's still thirsty.
I just want you to tell the truth, brother. Listen.
He was thirsty for the child. He's
okay.
thirsty
so do you need
like
help?
for
Do you
actual
need help?
water.
I've never
Oh,
had
man.
anybody-
I know. So does
Ironic.
This right now tonight, does this problem need to be addressed?
I've never met anybody.
Do you think tonight's a problem?
Mountain Dew kills your fucking sperm cells. You don't need no sperm cells, dude.
Oh snap! Does that happen for real with Mountain Dew? I had to stop drinking Mountain Dew.
He's
Then.
dehydrated with all the drinking he's doing.
I might have to.
Dude, but listen though.
Do something
you think
about
we
that
need
then
help
if that's
from
the
this,
case.
though? Is this a problem?
Honestly,
Is this a problem?
I've never met anybody.
I know, but is this tonight what you're doing a problem?
I didn't believe he was under.
Doesn't matter, bro.
This guy just doesn't
What if-
look
what
right
if
in
your brother
general.
did this or your dad did
I
this.
don't
or What
know.
if somebody
Maybe
did
it's
this
just
to
me.
somebody
Maybe
you
it's
knew that was 14?
The bias
Just to come
already
check
that
on
already
a
have
45-year-old to come
predators
check
and
on a
pedophiles.
14-year-old.
But
Right?
he just doesn't look right,
Right?
at all now.
This is a problem, bro. I need you to be honest with yourself before we can do anything to help you. You know what I mean? I actually, bro, I'm one of the catchers that
So
would
you-
rather you get help.
What would you do if this was
It's good to
your
know.
kid and you caught a guy?
Ah, for real?
Internet-
Dang, yo, I just had some mellow yellow the other day. That sucks.
Probably go after the
Damn.
kids, the kids.
I mean, I don't have it all the time, but you
So
know,
you're
I
blaming
do
the
enjoy it
kid
from time to
in
time.
this situation.
I didn't
But I'm
believe
gonna stop drinking soda altogether, which it's
You
really a
fucking-
tough task for me because I
fucking
enjoy
stupid
taste.
fuck.
So it's like,
Okay?
wow, it's gonna suck.
It's not
No
old
soda.
enough to
You're
make
not
them
hearing.
decisions. You're an
You're
adult.
not hearing what
I'm
I'm
not-
saying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, look at his
If
eyes
I
and watch his
was a
mouth.
father, if it was my kid,
Yeah.
and
For those of you who are stopping by, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the love and
why
support.
would I would ask my
I'm
kid
seeing the
why
numbers
he
of the
does
viewers
it.
go up, so that's pretty cool.
Because
I appreciate
14-year-olds
it.
have phones, bro.
We're just reviewing
They
this
have
catch real quick.
phones.
Yeah.
We are adults.
Weren't you a kid
Mm.
before? Didn't you do things behind your parents' back before? Try not to get caught?
Yeah.
Right.
exactly. And there should be men like you that don't take advantage. If
That's
there are
right.
Kids that do it,
You're the
you
adults.
shouldn't be taking advantage. So kids that say unfortunately, say, you know what, that's way too young. You
I
shouldn't be
didn't
on
believe
there.
it was true.
He keeps saying that, but it's like,
You
if that's the case,
You're
bro,
taking
like
no accountability. I really want to turn this in.
say
you're not
something
taking
in,
no
in the
accountability at
in the
all.
chat.
You don't think
You
you're
know,
wrong?
with
You
the
got more
person
excuses
you're
than
talking
a-
to, like, hey,
than a
listen,
dirty
I
arm
do not
people. No, you're
believe
wrong, bro.
you're the age you're saying you are. So therefore,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. You know, there's I don't know.
Smelling like alcohol, so you could have risked his life. You could have gotten in a car accident because you're
Right.
intoxicated.
Dear God.
When
I-
you smell like
You smell like a
$200
distillery,
a
bro.
pound, you're
You
going
smell like a
to-
distillery.
Looks like your jaw locking up, so I can tell you're on something. What do you do? Meth?
No,
You definitely did coke today.
Definitely
I know
was
that. I
coke.
can see the white in your
Either
nose,
meth or
brother.
coke.
I don't do.
Oh
Well,
God.
then you got a dirty
did
nose.
something.
You did something.
Hmm?
I mean, and I know that's the
but listen,
perfect.
when
The
jaw
aftermath.
happens,
He's
y'all
trying to
got-
clean up the aftermath at this point.
I'm just saying, you came here on.
Yeah, no, I agree. Tommy, I mean, I've seen a few of his catches. Tommy's been doing a great job, man. And I do believe he deserves a lot more
You just said you
supporters
don't
and
even smoke weed.
and,
That's what you said
No,
at the
subscribers.
beginning.
Meth.
No,
to
the
his
very beginning
content.
You said I don't even smoke weed.
No, I didn't.
I got it all on camera, buddy.
Yeah,
You said you
yeah,
don't even
definitely
smoke
that,
weed.
Chris.
No,
If you don't
I
believe
can
it, then why even
also
show up?
How are we gonna know you're never gonna do this? What if another kid tells you, hey, listen, man, I'm 14 years
Every
old.
time that's happened before, I've blocked them. I didn't believe this was true.
So
Uh,
why did
Shit,
you?
dude.
No,
Yeah.
I'm serious.
See,
Mhm.
listen, all of a sudden.
Especially with what he said earlier, how he actually believes in trying to get them help, you know? Which I'm not saying
Risk, huh?
none of the other catchers do, because you know, there's catchers that do
You
try
gotta
to
watch
get
your
these
kids
guys
in
like
the
help.
house, 'cause I guess if
But
you're
you know,
mile
it's like
away
a
with
like a
predators or-
balance, like half and half type of thing. Like half of them like don't really believe or care to get them any help because they think, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be stuck in their ways. And there's like the other half where they're like, yo, there's still hope for you, you know? Which I would be more on that side. If I would be out there on the field confronting these guys, that's the route I would take. It's like, listen, there's still a chance. There's still, while there's life, there's
You
hope.
just
You
said
know what I'm
I have it
saying?
on the
You just
video.
have to
I would
be
only suck you
serious
that
about
way.
it, of wanting to change your life around
That-
180
so sucking
degree
a
and just
14-year-old is not wrong.
run the other way, you know?
Is sucking a 14-year-old wrong?
Yeah.
It's 100% wrong. People go to prison for a long time for that, brother. All right, sucking a 14-year-old's wrong. I got a 14-year-old son. If you sucked my 14-year-old, this camera would be on the floor and you'd be on the fucking floor next to it.
Whoa,
promise
I can
you.
feel that.
I promise you.
I felt those words.
I know you might like that, but you know what that is? Your cheeks, your butt cheeks clap.
And a 14-year-old's a little kid.
The way Jay just
It's a
said that
little
was funny.
They're not up there, bro. They can't make the
Butt cheek
decision.
clap.
It's us, our jobs as adults, to say no, to block them.
You should have been like.
You're 45.
I've been, because you said you were a victim before, so you should have said, you know what, I've been through that. I don't want this to happen. So basically, what you're doing is continuing the cycle. You're not putting a stop to the cycle.
Yep.
Because guess what? I've been a victim, and I'm not luring minors off the internet.
And I'm a
I'm
victim.
stopping it. I'm stopping it from happening.
I wouldn't even say victim. They're survivors, you know, survivors of that situation.
Other ways to handle the situation.
So
I handled it wrong.
There you go. Thank
There
you,
you
bro.
go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
He's a human
did,
being.
yes, I did
30
handle it
minutes
wrong.
to say that.
I
Thank
can-
you. Thank you, bro.
But I did not.
Stop with the excuses now. You're moving forward, all right?
You have a
You're doing good.
counselor, are you willing to talk to
I
them
could-
and let them know
once again, like I know I did this the other day, but I try to see myself doing a collaboration with these guys, and I just I don't know why. Like I would be somehow in the background, just not really trying to intimidate them. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing intimidating about me when I choose to turn it on is my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to use my deep voice or whatever, I guess that would be somewhat intimidating. But me as a person, like I come off as very chill, you know what I'm saying, and very like peaceful and all that. So my whole body projecting myself as an intimidating individual, as far as that goes, not happening anytime soon unless I hit the weights again. But as far as my voice goes, you know, I be in the background just like, yeah, son, like what you thought he was gonna do? You know, it is just like somewhere in the back where he thinks, you know, that they'd have to like hold me back or I'll like, you know, attack him or whatever. You know, he's like that one guy where like the group is like, yo, chill, man. Like leave him alone. Like don't, you know what I'm saying, relax. You know, we're not trying to get in trouble because of you, like, you know, beating his ass in or whatever. Like I would play that role in the team. I'd be like in the back, just like try that with my child. Try that with my child. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't have no kids at all. But like, you know, just that's what I would do. Like if I would be collaborating with any of the catchers, you know what I'm saying? I would play that role. I'd be just in the very back acting like if I'm gonna do something, you know, like just like cracking my knuckles and all that, and just like stretching my neck and just kind of like getting ready, like if I'm gonna do something and just kind of like be hyped, you know what I'm saying? Just to add a little bit more suspense and intimidation within the whole process and situation. That's something that I would do personally. You know what I'm saying? Just to help out the confrontation. Would I, you know, like actually do something, you know, physical? No, of course not. I mean, I'm not gonna. But just the fact that I would like play the role of someone like that, it would be hilarious, and it would also help out, you know, the confrontation at the same time. So I don't know how many of you guys would like to see that. You know, me collaborating with anybody.
We did, yeah.
I've probably.
Oh,
No, you
snap.
haven't. You haven't. No. This is the first time.
Dab's Diary with the $20 donation. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing, and we all appreciate you for the work you put in. I appreciate that, man. Hey, a million thank yous for that, sir. I appreciate you. I don't know, man. Every time you guys like do that, you know, like
It is.
donate whatever amount, doesn't matter what amount it is. It I get emotional
Like, from a week from now,
because
could you,
it's
like,
like it, you know what I'm saying? Like it does mean a lot, and it does help like
Who's
the
your closest friend
channel, and
around
like I
here?
said
Who's your
earlier, it
closest
helps
friend around here?
motivate me to keep doing
Your neighbor. you
what I
said,
do
right?
on
Your
here.
neighbor.
So I
Okay.
highly appreciate all the support you guys always give me.
Well, you said your neighbors are real close with you too, right?
The fool who doesn't fall.
One of my neighbors.
Wait, hold on. I pity the fool who doesn't fall to DQ. Appreciate that, man. Jackie says, "Come to mass." I would, man. Like, listen, I would.
I think we
If it weren't for like money reasons, I would be going visiting the different catchers and trying to help out however I can. So at some point, God willing, it's gonna happen. Because I would love, y'all know how I am. Y'all know what I've been saying from the get-go when I started, you know, like doing the interviews. I would love to be a better part of this whole movement, you know, if God would allow it to be so.
Otherwise, brother, the police, everybody's gonna
Who
know.
can I talk to?
Your neighbor. Call your neighbor. The one you were just talking
Yep.
about. Your neighbor.
I mean, like I said, I can't force you. You don't have
And
It doesn't matter, dude. It's only 10 o'clock, bro.
thank you.
It's up to
I
you.
appreciate that,
It's up to you.
Jackie. See, those are the comments also that really do help
No.
motivate me to keep doing what I do. So I appreciate those words.
No, why don't you call a counselor?
We'll do that for you. But
No,
tonight
and
we're
that's
talking
another
about.
thing. That's another thing I hate because it's like that's another thing. It's not
They
my
can come to me.
responsibility.
Pass the hat.
But no. I want to get you guys help. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
That's something that I want to do.
That's the only barrier that I see. If that were not the situation, trust me, I would have been all over the place, like, you know, meeting up with the different catchers and helping out
You know how many men there are like
and doing my
I've caught probably, I think
Oh, man.
110 probably
Yeah.
in the last 13 months, which is
Thank you.
unreal.
Thank you. Everything has its own timing, and your time is now. Appreciate that, runner. Thank you so much, man.
I've got 22 in 30 days, bro.
Emily's saying she wants to see a collaboration.
Got here.
Oh my goodness, yo.
Not this morning. I drove about 16 hours to get here. Another guy I gotta catch, but you just happened to hit up my decoy, so.
Somebody's
Yo, Julie, you didn't have to, man. You really didn't have to. I don't know what to say. Man, she says, hope this is also a motivation. Just kidding. Love you and glad you're part of this family. Advocating for our children. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And thank you, Julie, for that. That's awesome. And I don't know, I have no words, man. Wish you guys like understood. But yeah, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You guys are doing way too much, but I appreciate it. Oh man. Yeah. All right. So sorry about that. I'll press play.
You gotta call somebody, bro. I mean, you don't have to.
But yeah,
But if you call the police,
Eric says I talked
So,
to
I mean, we can call the
Cam's
police, or do you got
friend
somebody you
Red
can call and
on
let them
IG.
know
He
what you're
said,
doing?
I don't
Just
know. I
somebody
don't
that
care.
can hold you accountable
All right.
to see that
Well,
you're
I
getting
mean,
some help. Make sure, like,
let
you know, maybe
Cam
once
be,
a week,
bro.
like, hey, buddy, did you go to your class? Did
You
you call
know,
a counselor? Just
we don't
something
really have to talk
hold
about
you
Cam on
accountable.
here.
So we know you don't do this.
At least not anytime soon.
Dude, you can look it up, bro. You
No,
can.
I have an org that I work with called.
Okay, so wait. So that's something I wanted to ask because I understand that Julie Harmon and Blonde Java have been helping out with some of the catches, right? And I, when I say that, I mean like in general, because everybody helps out in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? But if it's okay to ask, you know what I'm saying? Julie, you know, how if it's okay to ask and for you to answer this, freaking how much assistance and help did you and or Blonde Java provide in this catch? Because I know, you know what I'm saying, once again, like I know you guys try to help out the catchers, you know, every now and then. But if it's okay to know, and if it's okay for you to answer that, you know, you don't have to. If you don't want to, or if you think you shouldn't answer it, then don't worry about it. But if it's okay for you to answer that, you know, how much involvement did you guys have within this catch or any of the recent catches? Sorry about that. I had to ask because that's something that it's important to know
You're not
because
call that right now,
the
bro.
decoys play a huge role, you know, in the catches, and we've talked about that before in the past.
Kathy,
The catchers do the confrontation and all that, which is like, you know, the best part, I guess. But behind the scenes, you know, the decoys and the team behind the catchers, you know what I'm saying, play important roles, you know, with actually gathering the information, gathering the pictures, gathering the chat logs and all that. So I mean, it's a big part of the mission. So I would love to know like how much of you guys put into it, you know.
How does that make you feel?
Uh,
You feel like shit, right? You should.
okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Blonde Java
Really think about
and I do a lot, but realistically, the guys did this. This was Tommy and P. Mass, but other catches.
good and nice, right?
Okay,
Compared to
okay, yeah. That's
could have been, like I said,
it's always good to know because it's not just the catchers doing everything. So there's people behind or like within the team that you know what I'm saying gather a lot of stuff that's needed to put these guys away or try to help them put away. But yeah, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Stop bullshit, brother. Come on, you got it.
You gotta have some type
Stop,
of
bro.
support
Please,
system.
I'm rooting for you right now, bro, because I don't want you got to.
Oh man, I would not call a predator bro, but but that's just me, man. It's not terrible because that's just the way sometimes we talk or whatever to people in general, like oh bro, whatever. But I would try my best to like not call this guy a bro. I'd be like, dude, maybe he's
Do you mind if
some
I look
type
at
of
your
dude.
last contact?
He's
Your
definitely not a
you talked to
man.
today? Do you mind if I look?
But
let's
yeah.
look at your recent.
Let's
Let's call Sarah.
Yeah, there's a lot of work, even motion report, putting
Let's
chats
call
together,
Sarah, dude.
running plates, searching
Why not?
names. Yeah,
Right. Well, then
I agree, 110%.
I'm gonna turn this in, bro. If you're not gonna tell anybody, I'm
Okay,
gonna kill
yeah,
you.
I figured this was
That's
true
right. I'm
too.
telling you, he's being nice. I'm gonna call the
Yeah,
police and turn you in.
definitely
Call
good,
somebody
great
and come accountable.
team effort
I'm
by
being honest with you, bro.
everybody
I'm not gonna bullshit.
who helped get this guy.
Somebody's got
For
to
sure.
know about this, bro. You are a danger around kids. Maybe you aren't all the time, but tonight you made the decision to cross the line. This is a problem. So if you're not going to call nobody, bro, that's fine. You don't have to call anybody, but I'm going to call the police because I have kids out there and I wouldn't want you near them.
There are a lot of kids in the neighborhood.
There's a lot of kids in this neighborhood, and you know that. And you live right down the road, bro.
You don't even call the police.
These are
You go
two.
next door.
Okay,
Get one up
see,
the way.
these are two papers. You can take home. You
It's kind of like fast forward a little bit
and there you can
because
You can do that when you get home, brother.
You can get help. Yeah.
You don't need
here we
to.
go, just a little bit, just to kind of like get to the nitty gritty of the catch, the phone call, and all that.
Yeah,
Other side
I know.
of the street. Yeah.
I drove up there first. I know. So we just want you to call somebody, bro. You either get help or this is going to be bad for you. I mean, we got your plate number. We know exactly what area you're in. I mean, it's just, who are you calling? Who are you calling?
Ghostbusters. No, I'm
Put it on
kidding.
speaker, please.
I'm sorry. It was too easy. I had to throw it in
That's
there.
fine.
Who are you
I
gonna
didn't
call?
say nothing, so just put it on speaker.
Ball Busters.
Hey,
I'm
you
sorry.
outside?
Too easy again.
Okay.
True, you're right.
I fucked up.
Yo, hold on. Let's rewind that real quick. Oh.
There. I fucked up.
The three words
You there?
that we all want to see all the predators and pedophiles like say. Just that 3-word line. I effed up. Like
Are you alone?
oh man, that was too good.
Speakerphone, bro.
There you go. You there?
You know what? Like
I went on Grinder and
like if I was the person on the phone, like on the other side, I mean, obviously, but if it was like me, like if I was answering the phone or whatever, I'd be like, "What? Huh? Say it again? I can't hear you," and just keep making them say it over and over again.
say he
That'd be
was
great.
14,
Oh,
or
man.
about to turn 15, and I went over to meet him. And I've got 3 dudes not.
Yo, his face is killing me right now, yo.
And they want me to call somebody to admit what.
Oh man,
All right.
his face is
How
just.
do you feel about that?
I might have to go to the bathroom soon.
Sorry
Just,
that you have to be involved in
I know, TMI, but
You have your own
it's
life.
just he's making me
But,
laugh.
I had to
basically,
call somebody.
basically, no, he doesn't have to do anything. I don't force him to do anything. But what I want him to do
Oh
is I
man,
want him to show that he's gonna be
for sure, man.
some type of accountability for what he did.
Oh damn.
And I just want you to know.
I bet. Listen, I saw like half. I didn't get to this part when it happened live, but if I would have been there when it happened live, I would have just been dying. Like I would have.
messed up. That's what
I don't know, man.
Listen,
I'd have a hard time watching it.
So what basically calling you.
He's a character, yo. This guy, he is a character. Like it's almost like unreal the way he's reacting, like in general. You know?
You know, just trying to hold them accountable.
Oh
for his
God.
actions here today.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, you can be going to jail. If it was the kid's parents,
Oh
he
damn.
might not be even walking. You know, I'm a nice guy by even letting him call anybody or even doing this, man. I shouldn't have to be
Yeah.
doing this at all, period. But there's a lot of sick men in this world that are hurting children, and it's not okay, man.
Hey, Brent, who are you to him, brother? Who are you to him?
Oh,
23 years. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. So you're probably pretty close. He said he had nobody. I didn't know if he had
Small
anybody else,
car.
like maybe a mom or dad. Because, bro, he's got a problem. He came
Very
here to
small.
suck a 14-year-old off, and that was the plan. And he didn't want to call anybody or be held accountable. I just wanted to make sure. You've known him
for
forever.
real
so
though.
I kind of think you're definitely the right person that needs to know about this.
And he smells like alcohol, so if he was cop, he'd be back for DUI too.
Absolutely. And he was going to drive the 14-year-old back to his house,
Oh my goodness.
but he said he only had one drink. But you know you know the thing. Every cop hears that.
So, all right, if a cop pulled you over and gave you a test right now, you would.
No, he. Oh, so yeah. So now he's high on weed, which is against the
His
law.
space, yo.
He's
like,
drinking beer, or alcohol, which is against the law, and he's trying to suck off 14-year-olds. You know what? When a cop pulls a person over and they ask, "Have you had anything to drink?" the first thing they say is, "One, officer." When I catch predators, I said, "Have you done this before?" You know what they all say? "This is my first time." He's full of bullshit. I don't believe a word he says, and I truly want to call the
They need
police.
to give
What
this
do you
guy
think
the
about
Mountain
that,
Dew
Brent?
if it really does what they said it does. At this point, just give him a whole gallon of Mountain Dew, make him
I mean-
drink it on the spot and mellow yellow. Once again, if it really
you have
does
any
kill
kids,
the
Brent?
sperm cells, then yeah, he deserves all the mellow yellow that he can get.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
Or we can't deal with you anymore.
I'm sorry, man.
It is.
Ah, PB, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Right.
Don't do it. You're stronger. You can overcome. You can overcome cigarettes. I believe in you.
Sure.
Don't let it control you. You're stronger than it. You're bigger than the cigarette. I'm sorry.
He's
I
on
just felt I needed
speakerphone,
to
bro.
say that.
You can ask him. He's on speakerphone. You're free to ask him. He'll tell you what he did.
Oh man. All right. So
Sure. I understand. I
man.
understand. That makes sense.
his eyes, yo.
I'm gonna give him my number. Me and him are gonna stay in contact. I'm gonna ask about you again, maybe one time, and maybe like a couple weeks.
So,
find him some help. We get him some help. Maybe we can talk again after you have some time to think about this, and he can really tell you that he was really gonna make a mistake.
He's 45.
All right, hold on.
All right,
Yeah, no, I agree. You, me, and soda. Yeah. This is true. I can overcome the soda. Dab's Diary says, "Oh snap!" It's hard to explain. People say to let some victims speak with the pred, but honestly, it's a huge liability. Having a victim or supporter around when you catch a pred is very dangerous. That is some great insight. See, that's the type of stuff I love reading. You know, everybody's like different insights on the whole mission as a whole, you know, like how everything goes down, you know, when confronting these predators and pedophiles. Yeah, I do agree. It was truly epic.
You said you had nobody but neighbors and a boss.
So, yep, those eyes are evil.
I'm glad you lied a little bit. But then again, came a little clean, lied a little.
Well, I mean, he literally, that's my neighbor. That's the only
I'm
person
glad
I-
you
that's
called
the only
somebody.
person I
I'm
know
glad you.
about here.
I'm glad you called somebody.
It was better than Sarah.
So I want you to.
Well, Sarah's his wife.
We're gonna exchange numbers so that we can stay in contact.
All right, so you know, I really enjoy watching collaborations, especially when it comes to new catchers on the scene. All right, like Tommy. I think he, as an individual catcher, he's doing a great job thus far. But obviously, I love seeing different catchers working together. Just because it shows like unity within like the movement. It shows, you know what I'm saying, that we're all after the same goal. It shows that we're all here for the same reason, for the same purpose. And, you know, it really does help push the movement forward even more. Just because when people see people working together for a cause as this important and as this delicate, it just helps everybody as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps like get people like interested and be like, damn, like there's people like working together. You know, it's kind of like a quote unquote like Avengers team, but for like, you know what I'm saying, protecting children from online child predators and pedophiles. And it's like a real legitimate thing. You know, like it's an actual thing that's going on. It's not like fantasy. It's not TV. It's not sci-fi. It's like the real world. There's people out there trying to protect children from online child predators and pedophiles. And this is, I love seeing this. So this is a great idea. This was a great collaboration. You know, another one down, another one bites the dust. And I cannot wait to see more collaborations within the different channels, you know, and just in general, because, you know, obviously Predator to Poachers, different branches have worked together, like, you know, before, but seeing like people from like, you know, different branches, if you will, but for the same movement working together is amazing. We are the Pred Avengers, says FM. Yeah, Julie Harmon says, Dabzari, I couldn't agree more. It always comes back onto the catcher, and on top of that, it could very well release a whole new type of emotions, making it dangerous for the survivor. Yes, that is very, very well put. If you don't know them, they can snap and physically hurt or kill from past incidents. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you guys are bringing up some really good points, man. FM says, you know, the Pred Avengers. That was good. That was good. Oh, Emily, thank you for that. I appreciate it. She says, anyone want to check out the merch? There's a lot of choices. The design looks fresh. You could thank my sister for doing that. I told her the idea. She came up with the design. She made the design herself. So if you guys looking for like artwork, like digital artwork and designs and all that, have something in mind that you want to make, you know, come to life digitally, you can contact my sister, which I'm going to provide the link to some of her stuff, like, I guess, after I'm done doing this video. But on Instagram, I'll let you guys know. Breakthrough Design is the place to like check out if you wanted to do some type of like digital artwork. So I appreciate you for that, Emily. Thank you for bringing that up. Sure. Okay, Dabs Diary says, even if you do know them, it's possible that PTSD can play a factor. You know what's crazy? Like, these predators and pedophiles, like, you know, obviously they need mental help. They need spiritual help. I think spiritual help is the most important help that they need, because spiritual help ties in every other problem, you know what I'm saying, in general. Like, because spiritual health kind of like links to mental health and emotional help and all that. So I don't know. There should be something. There should be something that we can do to really help them turn their life around. Hopefully, you know, God willing. Let's see. Checking out. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. They only need a bullet. Bill. Dang, that's deep, man. That was cold, baby. But I mean, I'm not for killing people, you know what I'm saying? That y'all know how I am. I would like to think and believe that, like I said earlier, while there's life, you know, there's hope. But it all comes down to, does the person genuinely, truly want to change their life for the better, you know, or are they not interested in changing the life for the better? It all boils down to that at the end of the day, you know. But is there hope while there's still life? Yes. There's a reason why. And I hate being, you know what I'm saying, overly spiritual when it comes down to this. But there's a reason why and this is great that we're in Holy Week and, you know, like Easter and all that. There's a reason why Jesus, you know, when he was on the cross, you know, between the two criminals or whatever, there's a reason why when one of them said, like, hey, you know, you shouldn't be like up there, you haven't done any wrong, and in turn I have, or whatever, you know, it's a genuine example of like him being completely remorseful, you know what I'm saying, like kind of regretting everything he did. and accepting the fact that he should be up there or whatever. And Jesus said to him, surely I tell unto you, like, you will be with me in paradise today. You know what I'm saying? Even at that point in time, Jesus still gave the guy, you know what I'm saying, the benefit of the doubt and the chance. You know what I'm saying? So while there's life, there's still hope. It just depends on the person accepting their faults, wanting to change their life for the better, turning themselves around 180 degrees and walking the other direction. That's all it really is. You don't have to kill anybody. Oh my goodness. Bill, relax, brother. Jackie says, like alcoholics and jail people, they always seem to find God. If only the preds could. Yeah, I agree. Interesting. Jackie Junette says, I actually saw people yesterday walking, holding the cross and reading the Bibles as they walked. That's great. FM says, we need to pull a Thanos and snap all these creeps away. Emily says, preach. I'm assuming that's from what I said earlier. Way, truth, and the life. And the light, yes. That is Jesus Christ right there. Amen to that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, that's why I really cannot wait to actually have the opportunity to, like, confront some of these guys and kind of, like, do my approach and, like, my take on it, if you will. I'm not saying my way, you know what I'm saying? It's the perfect way of, like, doing a confrontation and a catch, because that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that there's certain things that I believe should be implemented into the catches and confrontations, and it should involve, like, more like a spiritual approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I would even dare say I would pray for these guys, like at the confrontation or catch, Obviously, I would have to pray before I go, and make the confrontations and catch. But, I strongly believe that prayer does a lot. You know what I'm saying? God does a lot. And there's still miracles to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Me personally, I would implement. Paul G says, I'm not into God, but I'm into JDQ. Peace and love, guys. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Paul G, I appreciate that. But you should give God a chance. Just throwing that out there. That's all. All right? You don't have to if you don't want to, but give Jesus a chance. Oh, Jackie, my bad. I mean, hey, listen, you don't have to stay like for the full stream. I mean, that'd be great if you did, but if you got things to do, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna try to keep this like, I mean, it's gonna be an hour already, but I was hoping to not make this into like an hour-long stream, but it happened anyways. So, great words by Red Hood. He says, "Get your own catch. If you live stream your first catch and confrontation, would be so hyped." How many want to see that happen? Because once again, I could show you guys my decoy phone, and it still gets blown up on a daily basis somehow. Which, even though I haven't really, paid attention to any of the people trying to hit up my decoy, but how many would like actually like to see that happen? Because honestly, the only thing that's been stopping me is like, well, I can't really even say work recently because I'm going through a situation where the job itself or work wasn't really like an excuse this week that passed by, but other things in the past have kind of like held me back of actually continuing talking to some of the pedophiles and predators that hit up my decoy. Emily says, I would be so excited to see your approach as a catcher. Honestly, 100%. You got my support. Thank you. Let's do a reaction video right now and send me the link. Yeah, that would be great. Like whenever it does happen, it will be great. Just because what I'm saying, just a different approach. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It'd be a different approach. FM said he'll bring the holy water too. Do it, JDQ. When you know, you'll know. Yeah, this is true. When it happens, it'll happen when it needs to happen. Like I'm not gonna force anything. That's the other thing. I don't like forcing things. So when the time comes, it'll happen. So that'll be great and legendary when it does. Because I mean, listen, I'm not saying I've been like practicing, certain things, but I have been keeping certain things in mind. Like when I finally meet up with them, wherever it is, Walmart or Walgreens or CVS or wherever we meet up, be like, hell no to the no, like from a distance, just to kind of like see his reaction, just to see what they would do if oh man. Jackie Giannette says, "Bring a Bible bring a Bible too for them, and throw holy water on them might help." Yeah, man. That's what it would be. If it would be FM and me, it would be a Puerto Rican collaboration, a cross-state Puerto Rican collaboration. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely do it. Listen, matter of fact, I would try to make it on the first catch. I would bring Icy Hot and be like, listen, man. Like I know, we're gonna give you another chance or whatever, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like you have to, put Icy Hot in your butt. I'm sorry, man. That's just the way it works. I'm sorry. You have to do it. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be posted like right now. But if you do it, I might consider not posting it. Keyword consider. No guarantees. But Icy Hot on the butt. Let's go right now. I won't watch. That's gross. But just knowing that you did it would make my day. Bring a super soaker full of holy water and then let it rip. Oh my goodness. That's the way it works. Oh man, this has been great. All right. So another thing I'm going to talk to you guys about now that we got the main stuff out the way, all right, which was like, reviewing the catch and watching the catch that happened yesterday. Great collaboration by Tommy and Jay from Predator Poachers, Massachusetts. I cannot wait to see more collaborations like that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about today, and this is something I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, all right, since I do care about you guys' financial health, if that makes any sense. While I have to say I am in no way, shape, or form a financial advisor and at all. Like I'm the furthest thing away from being an advisor financially as possible. I would like to kind of like share with you guys some things that I have tried to, invest in here and there, just because I do believe it's going to be the future. It already is the future right now as it is, but it's going to be even more beneficial to all of us if we do decide to take a shot at it. Let's see, if you cared, I would be in my. Oh my goodness, what's funny? Like, well, I don't know. Should I stop like streaming with StreamYard? Just because honestly, that's like one of the only things that's stopping me from like modding some of you guys like on the get-go. Because I would have to like end the stream, look you guys up if you haven't commented on that video or any other video, and like manually like mod you straight from like the YouTube website. I can't do it from StreamYard. And that's something that sucks because I know some of you guys have been like wanting or like deserving of a wrench for like a while now, but because I'm using StreamYard, it just makes things a lot more difficult. But yeah, Jackie, I'm surprised I haven't done that already. I thought I did, but I'll try to make that happen after the stream. Just you guys just have to remind me though, because I'm extremely forgetful. So, and that's the truth. That's not me making an excuse. That's the honest truth. You could ask. You know what I'm saying? My family members, you can ask people who've known me for years, they'll tell you, yeah, he's extremely forgetful. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to share something with you guys. All right. Just bear with me. Let's say, wow, he was live. All right. So I'm going to share or try to share something with you guys. I'm not an expert at what I'm going to show you guys, but it's something that I've been looking into for over a year. And like I said, trying to invest in little by little. It's something that anybody and everybody can do if you really want to do it. Once again, I have to repeat, I'm in no way, shape, or form a financial advisor in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, as someone that does care about the financial health of people who support me, and if I can kind of like recommend some help so you guys can create passive incomes for yourself, or, you know, make great profits off of investments, you know, it's something that I will definitely do. Because it is something I believe in, and it's something that I'm personally invested in to a certain point. So just bear with me. I think, let's see. Let's try it. Hmm. Okay. Oh man, I'm about to share another tab with you guys. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. So Julie says, and if JDQ still don't remember, DM him 5 minutes before he goes on. Yeah, definitely. Hold on. Peanut Butter says, we need to hang together, or why shall hang individually? You have to rephrase that, brother. I don't know. I think I know what you meant, but still. Wait, what? Send those preds my Cash App, y'all. Oh man, you guys are funny, yo. You guys are funny. All right. I'm about to do this another way. So just bear with me. Don't go anywhere. I'm almost done with the stream. I promise. I promise I'm almost done. I'm not trying to rob anybody of the time. I just want to share this with you guys before I end today's stream. And I'm actually glad that I decided to do this stream early today because, yeah, there's a good amount of like support. So I do appreciate everybody's presence. All right, let's really hope the computer doesn't start acting slow, yo, because it's something that I can't stand. Like out of nowhere, it'll start acting slow. Okay. Oh no, wait, I could. Maybe I should use this one. Man, I think I messed up. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna let that load, and while it does load, Red Hood, yes, indeed, I am, sir. Here in Sunshine, Florida. Jackie says, "Of course, we appreciate you more than you know." I'm seeing that, and I extremely grateful and thankful for every single one of you guys. I really am. FM says I'm a retired thug. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Red carpet treatment for Rebecca Wagner. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, man. I don't know how to like thank you guys. Yeah, that'd be great if we did that. Okay, so let's see if I can't share the tab. Emily says, help me pick a hoodie. This is too hard. Well, I mean, the orange one seems to be a fan favorite. So I don't know, the orange one. Personally, I like the white one with the big logo in the front. That's one of my favorites. And the black one with the white logo in the front. That's just me though. You're gonna have to take your time and watch the Rebecca, what's going on tonight? Not a lot, but I do want to share this with you guys. All right. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So this is something that I've been wanting to share with you guys once again, because I do care about everybody's financial, lifeline or health. Jackie says, thank you for all you do, supporting all the poachers and bringing light to it. Thank you. That is mainly what this channel is about. So I will always be doing that as long as this channel is still up and running. I will keep doing that because it is a topic and a subject that's close and near and dear to my heart. I mean, if some of you don't know the story, or one of the stories that kind of like led me to all this is, I have a friend back home that went through, a child predator, pedophile type of thing with their own father. You know, their own father was the person who committed the crime against them, and yeah, that led me to like, you know, checking out like Chris Hansen and how he dealt with it back in the day, and then that led to other stuff, and I found, you know, like predator coaches on YouTube. And that led to another thing, and that led me to like wanting to ask and pick the catchers like brains and how they operate and how important this whole topic and subject matter is. So, I mean, that's like the long story short of how it happened, but yeah. So it's a topic and subject that's near and dear to my heart. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. The white with the black logo. Yep. All right. So if y'all look at the screen, actually, let me go over there right now. All right. So if you're not into cryptocurrencies yet, you should highly think about it. You know, you should highly think about like getting in while the getting is still good. There is a lot of cryptocurrencies to choose from. There's over 8,000, I believe, cryptocurrencies to choose from. You know, people talk a lot about like Bitcoin and all that, which is good. Like if you can somehow invest into like Bitcoin, hey, you know what I'm saying? Cool. That's a great store of value and all that. But you know, although you can buy fractions of any type of cryptocurrency, you know, from out of the over 8,000 that exist, which means that you don't have to like buy the whole entire one Bitcoin, which is at $59,115. You can buy parts of Bitcoin for a much lower cost. You know what I'm saying? But there is other cryptocurrencies that are at a much affordable price. You know, Cardano's at $1.21, XRP, which is, you know what I'm saying, one of the cryptocurrencies that I believe in the most, XRP, is at 62 cents, you know, they're kind of like averaging like 62 cents a coin. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on any of this. I just know the basics and the fundamentals of it here and there. But it's something that I believe everybody should be looking into. All right. Chris, peace out, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's something, you know, I'm gonna put this up here. It's very true. House divided shall not stand. Yeah. And the whole story is messed up. I'll tell it in a deeper detail another day, but yeah, this is true. But yeah, guys, if you have not invested into cryptocurrencies yet, you're still in a good time to do it. It's still a bunch of them that are at a very, very affordable price. You know, there's some that are even like half a penny or less than a penny, you know. So it's something that I believe everybody should like be looking into if you haven't already. Okay. And I don't know, like if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or however you think is easiest, you know. But I mean, look at these prices: 44 cents. You know what I'm saying? 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 cents. It's crazy. There's a whole bunch that you guys can like look into that are extremely affordable and just really, I don't know. It's something that I strongly believe in and would like to see everybody benefit from, you know. But yeah, I didn't want to go too much into depth about that. It's just something that I highly recommend. You know, I will not be held accountable. However, you know what I'm saying, if you do decide to take that route, it's something that you should look into, read first, you know, the information that you come across. I can recommend some channels if you guys want. But yeah, it's something that will benefit anybody and everybody who looks into invest into it. If done correctly, there's always a chance, you know, that you lose, you know what I'm saying, like money or whatever. That's why it's always a risk. But at the same time, there can also be strong rewards. This Robin and Baxter is in the house. What's going on? Financial tips. I don't know. Listen, I'm not even that talented, but I do try to help where I can. You know, if I know a little bit about something, I'll try to like help how I can. So Jackie says, watch out for Bitcoin. Saw a guy that forgot his password and only 10 tries to get it right. He used 8 already. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I heard about that. It's sad, but I mean, that's something that it's like it's going to be on the person. You have to be responsible with like the passwords and the passphrases and all that. So if you're responsible with it, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you won't be going through the same problems that that guy is, because that sucks. Like knowing that you have like millions of dollars worth of like Bitcoin, can't get them out, it sucks. But yeah, if you guys have any questions at all concerning that whole topic, all right, like I said, you can DM me or message me however you want, and I'll try to help, point you to the right direction. All right. Has made so much money off stocks. He got Jay into, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard Jay was also into like stocks and also like Dogecoin and all that. So yeah, I'm telling everybody, like, just look into it. Just read into it. If you need help finding like good sources to like get information from, just let me know. I'll try to point you to the right direction. And you guys make your own decisions based off of what you find out. If you think it's beneficial, great. If you think it's too risky or whatever, that's completely understandable. But yeah, it's something that everybody should look into. Truth comes and goes. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna stop yapping away now. All right. Because like I said, I'm not trying to take up too much of your time today. For those of you who came by and showed some love and support, either by just being here and hanging out, or donations, or any other way you guys found to help support the channel, I appreciate every single one of you guys. And, I hope you guys have a blessed day. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you haven't gone to a church, what I'm saying, to give Jesus Christ a chance, this week or this weekend, if you're not planning on going to a church, I highly recommend you visiting a church. Just give Jesus Christ the time of day and a chance and opportunity, and just just give Jesus a chance. You don't have to, but I highly recommend it. Robin Baxter with the $5 donation, super sticker. It sucks that I can't see the sticker that you used, but thank you for that. I highly, highly, highly appreciate the support. I have no words. I mean, wow, I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, definitely happy Easter to everybody. Thank you again, Robin. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me and helps out the channel, helps me keep moving forward with the channel and the content. So yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to do a quick roll call before I leave. As always, I do not think I'll be able to mention everybody just because StreamYard doesn't let me go back all the way. But here we go. Rebecca Wagner, Miss Megan, Robin Baxter. No. Thank you. I appreciate that. Every penny it means the world to me. So you might not think it's a lot, but it's a lot to me. So thank you. Julie Harmon, Mr. Peanut Butter, love you too, bro. Jackie Gionette, Christopher LaRoche, of course, Emily Rose. I'm gonna try to do my best to not repeat anybody. FM, Red Hood. Who else? Oh man, there's stuff getting in the way of the screen. There's like more people. Oh, Paul G. Bill Powell. Dab's Diary. Who else? I'm scrolling through, so just bear with me. That's why I'm like very focused on like the screen. Runner, of course, how could I forget? And that's as far as it lets me scroll back. Yes, definitely that too. Emily Rose says, much love and happy resurrection. Hope you enjoy. Yes, I will definitely. I can't physically go to church just because of my current situation, but I will definitely be watching the service from the church that I visit here in Florida. Are you good, Julie? All right, Jackie. just enjoy it, but be safe. Oh man. And thank you again, Robin. I appreciate it. And everybody else, I thank every single one of you guys who help support this channel in every way and form. All right. Yeah. So I guess Colorado Pet Poacher has a stream going. So I guess all roads and paths lead to that channel. All right. I'll try to be there and show my love and support to the channel over there. And hopefully, it's a great, as always, extreme. Yeah, you guys have a blessed day. Stay blessed and safe. All right. I got love for every single one of you guys. Peace out. And yeah, enjoy the rest of Easter weekend. All right. Love y'all and peace out.